Games and to close out games in the Big West, and your team certainly had to pull it out. It got a little dicey down the stretch, but the poise that your team showed down the stretch to close it out, what were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think you know, Fullerton's been coming off a lot of confidence. I think it's 4 in a row they've had, or in conference they've been showing really well. Just a lot of chaos, a lot of turnovers, and we played right to the hand tonight with 23 turnovers. So it's just, I think once you start to control that and understand the pace, we did better. I thought the first 3 quarters we did a good job with that. I thought the 4th quarter we kind of relaxed, and we needed to finish stronger. So, but proud of them for at least finishing the game well.
Yeah, you mentioned the 2nd quarter, and the 2nd and 3rd quarters in particular is where your team created a little bit of space. What did you like in those 2 quarters in particular?
Just being smart. I thought our defense was really good. We didn't let them get into the paint so easily. I thought Summer Hansen did a great job of just clogging up that paint, keeping her hands straight up. They just kind of ran into her, and just grabbing those rebounds. We had to slow them down, the rebounds. It's good to see we won at the end because we were not during the game. So I thought we did a good job of just focusing in on that. And just slowing down on offense and getting the right shot. We have a lot of people that can score the ball. We just had to use the ball, move it a little better.
Yeah, and talking about scoring, obviously Hunter did what she did again, 26 points, but it's such a luxury to be able to give the ball to her when the offense kind of muckies up a little bit. Jada chipped in. Those 2 have been constants for you on the offensive end. Who else would you like to see continue to contribute as the season unfolds?
I think Laura Matson, I think she, I know she's not happy about this week. That's what shooters do. They sometimes just get a little bit of uncertainty. But my belief is 100% behind Lauren Matson. I also think Summer Hansen, as she starts to get more comfortable, is going to be better as she starts to make her way back to the game. And then Lonnie Soares, I think she's doing a really good job for us too, just being smart, rebounding the ball. But we got some pieces. I think Sherelle Nahum, I thought, did a great job today, just playing that point guard, and so did Amira. We've got a lot of pieces that come in and do their jobs well. We just got to continue to just stay strong with it. Yeah,
you mentioned the bigs. I want to focus on Summer Hansen for a bit. I think if people were just following along on live stats, they might have not been able to see the full impact that she had. She seemed to have an immeasurable impact on the defensive end in particular. Only 2 official blocks, but it felt like she was contesting every single shot in the paint. What did you think of her?
Absolutely. I just thought she was a stopper when they drove in. Like she literally got there first, put her hand straight up, and they ran into her. And it was just it was great movement on her and great footwork. And it doesn't show up on a stat sheet, but man, it really helped us in the 3rd quarter.
And obviously, you knew looking at the schedule how many home games you guys were going to have to open up 2026. 6 of the first 7 here at the Bren, 4 of the next 5 here at home. How important is it for your group, however they come, to continue to stack wins here at home?
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure. I think it's a computer-generated schedule, but I do think, our schedule needs to be a little bit more looked closer at. Just because of the welfare and the understanding of our team. I'm not happy about the ending of our program, but I know they'll correct it moving forward.
You guys just collected a program record extending 12th straight victory, 7-0 at home, 4-0 in the Big West. In terms of the win streak you guys are on right now, how significant is that to you?
Records are okay. They're meant to be broken. I think with my team, I think we're creating a lot of records. The players are doing phenomenal jobs. My eyes on March. My eyes on that tournament. So every game we play is important. So I expect us to come through with wins, and I think our team is doing a good job with that. If we keep this record going, amazing. But for me, it's just making sure we are understanding the scouts, we are executing our offense, we are executing our defense, and that's what's most important to me.
And finally, the message in the locker room, what do you want to continue to see from your team moving forward?
Just keep playing together. I think we share the ball really well tonight. Our assist, I think it was the first time in a while that our assist was quite lower than our turnovers. But I just think just the way we share it, finding the right person at the right time, just getting those shots open. I thought we did a good job of seeing that, and just getting the right hands all the time. I think we got to find hot hands. Hunter will always have a hot hand, and so will Jada. But getting our other teammates involved, I think, is what we've been really good at when you get back to that.
Well, that's a 12th straight win for the Anteaters. They take down Cal State Fullerton 64-51, improving to 13-2 on the season, 7-0 here inside the Bren Event Center. Thanks for stopping by, Coach. Congrats again on an additional win. That's Coach Tamara Inoue.